still endure. I still stand. This realm is mine. Spiders have spun their webs across my eyes, and worms burrow in my chest. But I still live. I yet stand against mine enemies. I shall always do so, for I can do naught else. My will gutters and flares like a fire newly stoked. The great necromancer awakens. I still endure. The three-eyed king crushed the ranks of my servants. His demon blade shattered my bones and cleaved my heart in two. My rites and magics were torn asunder, my power broken on the altar of fate. My body was left to the dust, and to the dust I returned. My soul fell shrieking into the darkness as a black comet streaking across the underworld, and the impact of it cracked the roots of my realm. I still endure. Nagashazar is toppled, its great towers and basalt pillars of dust. Where it once stood, there is now only broken earth. In the streets where 1,000 warriors marched, the only sound to be heard is the wailing of jackals. Yet I still endure. I have pulled down the sun, cracking the seals of the underworld, and dried the seas and burned the grasses. I have humbled mine enemies and cast the earth into the sky, walking to and fro in the deep places, and still I am returned. Nagash has risen. Something stirs in the wild places of all that which is mine. Some power, stinking of the storm, comes slinking into my domain. I sit upon my throne in starless stilts and feel it rising all about me, drawing to it that which is mine. Souls slip my grasp, spirits flee my voice, thieves and invaders stalk my realm. They think me gone. I still endure. Heed me. Listen to my words, those of you who have the wit to hear. The realm of death is my body. Its caverns are my bones, its peaks my crown. The realm is as large as my word, as small as my wish. I bestride the seas of the east and shatter the mountains of the west. My throne is in the north and my shadow is in the south. Wherever you so seek, I am there. Wherever you make worship, so Nagash strides. Whosoever believes in me, whosoever follows my will, the will of Nagash shall prosper. I have awakened, and my enemies shall know my name again. Seek out my foes and make them yours. Seek out these thieves and take from them as they have taken from me. Hear me. Heed me. Listen and be joyful. Nagash is all, and all are one in Nagash. Nagash has risen. The dead are mine. I rule the dead and the soon-to-be dead. I am the final moment given form, the terminus of all existence. And yet, souls slip my grasp one by one. They leave only the stink of iron and lightning to mark their passing. I see nothing. I hear nothing. My realm is silent My spirit strides the night wind, hunting these stolen souls, accompanied only by wailing night haunts. I cross vast oceans in the blink of a mortal eye and stalk invisibly along the crooked rooftops of cavernous cities, whose folk burrow down, ever down, seeking my favor. I see my legions clash again and again with those of the enemy, and where I pass unseen, the servants of the ruinous powers shudder in unspoken horror. Even now, my enemies fear me. Even now, they know dread at my name. Nagash has risen. And soon, I will stride forth in all my terrible glory to bathe this realm anew in the light of my black sun. I will burn it clean of impurities, of mistakes. But first, I must find the answer to the question which vexes me. Who has taken what is mine? I hunt these missing souls. I follow their trail from rime-encrusted Hell's Point to the toppled towers of Moor's End. From the smog-choked jungles of the Skull Islands to the hourglass-lined streets of the City of Lost Moments. I seek and I hunt, but they rise up out of reach, swirling away like leaves caught in a cold wind. So many souls gone. I endure, but my strength wanes. The dead fall and do not rise again. My will is thwarted. This cannot be. Nagash is inevitable. I will remake all reality in the image of my soul. And when at last I turn to look upon the desolation of all that was, and all that I have wrought, I shall call it good, and know contentment. I am the Ur-Death, the nightmare force at the core of all things. When the living cry out in their dreams, it is Nagash they see. I shall crush all under the rock of my unyielding will, and all will be one. Nagash. When Nagash stirs, mountains tremble, and suns flicker. When Nagash reaches out to crush his enemies, it is with 1,000,000 hands. When Nagash seeks out his prey, it is with 1,000,000 eyes. And yet, Nagash cannot find these thieves. And thus, he grows weak. I am blind. Souls flee my realm, and my body withers on its basalt throne. My spirit gutters like a flame deprived of fuel. The shadows gather. Jackals claim the bones of my servants, and nightbirds screech in my empty citadels. I must find them. I must know. Nagash must not die. This cannot be. This shall not be. Nagash has risen. The Ur-Death stirs and the worlds tremble. That is as it should be. And yet, there are things I cannot see. All souls belong to me. All the dead of all the worlds above and below are mine. Nagash has risen, and all must pay fealty. But some do not. Some flee to realms I can but dimly perceive, the how or why of their leaving a mystery even to me. They are snatched from me, as a thief might pilfer coins. Who has taken them? Who denies me my rightful bounty? Who? Whoever they are, They are my enemy, and they shall know my wrath. Though I have grown weak and weary, though my body slumps on its basalt throne, its hollows and crevices filled not with strength, but with worms and spiders, they shall know my wrath. The enemy draws near. The starless gates are blistered by the heat of war, as the servants of the mad gods hurl themselves against my defenses in an unceasing assault. Their champions call for me to show myself. They mock me. They think me nothing but a memory, an old ghost forgotten and fallen. Nagash is dead, they say. The great necromancer is bones and dust and nothing more. But Nagash